Hello idlers, this is your Colonel speaking, and ladies and gents, we have new events, so we're going to check them all out here. And if you hear a lot of wind in the background, that's because there's a lot of wind outside. So yeah, that's what you hear, if that's what you hear. Anyway, we're going to go to our mailbox first, and let's see, we're getting super wishing coins and gems. Oh, that's interesting. We're going to get 150 gems per day. That's really nice. Interesting. Okay. And of course, super wishing coins means it's the wishing fountain event. But generally, we don't get 150 gems per day in addition to our super wishing coins. So I don't know what the occasion is, but I like it. And we do have a free heroic summon that we're going to do really quickly. And it's a 3-star S&M bondage check. Anyway, whatever. So let's check out the events here. So first of all, we got Ormus's workbook. We ended up with 2514 items here. I guess we could make it 2614 if we really wanted to, but that would be ridiculous because that would not get us anything more than what we can already get. But I'm probably going to spend my pages, torn pages? I'm going to spend my torn pages on profit orbs, I believe. I think that's what I'm going to do. I do need Valentino copies, but it's just kind of a waste to buy them here. If I got to the Ada stage, I might buy an Ada. I might consider buying an Ada, but since we're not there, we're definitely going to go for orbs. But I have another 24 hours to do that. So maybe I'll wait. Nah, let's get them now. I'm going to go ahead and buy orbs. How many can we get? 8, I think, usually. Yeah, about 8. So there we go. And we have another 114, which will get us a heroic scroll. And then we'll call it good for now. So, and just as a word of caution here, I would only spend crystals to get these big artifacts here. That's the only way you can get these artifacts as a free-to-play player is by saving up enough crystals. So I would not spend crystals on anything besides those big artifacts, personally. But that's my advice, so take it or leave it. Anyway, next up we got the late autumn package, which is $19.99 for 1888 gems, 5 profit orbs, 30 heroic scrolls, and 45 million gold. So I guess that's decent. I don't know. You also get 1,000 VIP points, of course. And next we have our value packages. So we got, you can get a copy of Penny in the $99.99 package, which is nice, along with your super wishing coins, and gems. And then we have a new, is this Valkyrie? A new Valkyrie skin? Combat Symphony. Valkyrie's limited skin. That's pretty cool. I like that. Let's see. Oh wow, that's really nice actually. Combat Symphony. So you get plus 5 HP, plus 8% HP, I guess, total, and plus 3% damage reduction. So that's a really nice skin. I like that a lot actually. Sort of high tech, I guess. Valkyrie's high tech skin. You got to just let your body move to the combat. Come on, Valk. You got to just let your body go with the combo, okay? Anyway, yeah. Anyway, I really like the skin. That's really, really nice. And I like the stat boosts as well, because my Valkyrie is built completely for HP, so this would really be nice on her. But anyway, that's you get that skin with the $49.99 package. And then of course the other packages, you just got your standard super wishing coins, and gems. So anyway, moving on to the wishing fountain event. For 50 spins, you're going to get, well, I guess, let's see, for 200 spins, you're going to get 8 super wishing coins and a total of 6 orbs. And of course, if you do a full completion, you're going to get, what is it? You're going to get 10 profit orbs. No, sorry, 8 profit orbs. And what is this? Is this a new creature? No, it's Kharma. Okay, I guess they changed Kharma's look a little bit, so that's kind of cool. Let's see. Oh yeah, interesting. I kind of like that. A little bit sexier, I guess. She's doing a little hula dance there. Anyway, so we got a new, so we got new Kharma art, a new rendition of Kharma. Anyway, so for a full 300 spins, you're going to get Kharma, you're going to get your 2 more profit orbs there, and you're going to get 5 glorious relics. And of course, Kharma is not really that great of a hero, unfortunately, but it's probably worth getting those 5 relics and the profit orbs if you can do a full completion. I'm a little short on wishing coins right now, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a full completion this time around, so we'll see. But anyway, those are your prizes there. And next up, we got Shelter Mission. So for Shelter Mission, there's that Valentino copy. I can snag him here instead of in Ormus's Wonder Book. So if you spent your pages on Valentino in your Ormus's Wonder Book, that was probably a waste, because you can get him here for much cheaper probably. But anyway, so for Valentino, since there are no oh no, he's a mage, isn't he? So you need 4-star. You need 4 4-star mages from the Fortress faction, and then a 5-star, of course, in order to pull out your copy of Valentino here, along with the 2 pieces of orange 4-star gear. So I guess I've got to do a little bit of summoning in order to get my 4-star mages there. But of course there are 2 4-star mages in Fortress. You got the Time Mage and you got Sierra. So it's not too difficult to get. Now for Kamath here, you got Rangers. You're going to need 4-star Rangers, and there's only a single 4-star Ranger, and that is oh no, there are 2, aren't there? So you got Lamb here, and you got Gabagbo. So those are the Rangers. So you got the same chance of getting Kamath as you do getting Valentino. They're the same difficulty, I guess, to get. And Kamath is, he's a decent hero. I just sacrificed my 10-star Kamath. Actually, he was 9-star, and then I 10-starred him and sacrificed him in order to up my Horus to E5. So Kamath is an okay hero, but obviously Horus and Jorah are better. So and probably Guston as well. So Horus is just kind of 3rd string, 4th string, or whatever. Not really worth a build, I don't think. But anyway, that's how you get. See, I need a few more lambs and gabagbos in order to get my copy of Kamath here and the orange gear. And then, and these are all worth doing, even if you're not going to build these heroes. It's worth doing it anyway, just to get the orange gear, basically, and also to get these basically when you sacrifice this 5-star hero here, this is a 5-star hero from your collection, and it goes into your bag. So you basically sacrifice a 5-star hero here from your collection and get this copy of Vesa in your bag. So that's kind of nice for Heroic Miracle and for making a little space in your collection as well. But anyway, to get Vesa, she is a priest, and there are several 4-star priests in the Forest faction. I think there's, let's see, you got the fairy chick, what's her name? I forget. And then you got, yeah, I think there are 3. I think there are 3 priests in the Forest faction. So that's pretty. So it should be pretty easy to get your copy of Vesa here. And then lastly, we got King Barton here. So he's, of course, you need Abyss Warriors to get your King Barton copy. And I believe there are there 3. I think there are 3 4-star warriors in the Abyss faction. So that should be pretty easy to get your King Barton copy here. And of course, you need to sacrifice a 5-star as well. I'll probably just sacrifice my King Barton actually to get another King Barton, but in my bag. But anyway, those are your regular faction heroes for the shelter mission. And now we're going to move on here to, it's Doc Arthendal and Michelle for the light and dark factions. And of course, I usually don't get these heroes out because you got to sacrifice 2 5-star, 2 other 5-star heroes in order to get your copy, your single 5-star hero here, and then as well as 2,000 gems. So I don't really think it's worth it to get the light and the dark heroes out of here, you know, unless you're building Dark Arthendal, I guess. A lot of people use her currently. She's pretty powerful with her upgrade that she got a while back. And so, you know, I guess if you're building her, it might be worth it, but even then, you know, she's just, I don't know. Dark Arthendal, to me, is she's kind of 3rd string right now. I'd say the best dark heroes are Aspen, well, Amun-Ra, probably, and then Aspen, and then, I guess, and then it's probably Dark Arthendal. But we're going to be getting another dark hero soon, I believe, in, you know, around Christmas time or New Year's. So I don't think Dark Arthendal or Michelle are really that great of a build, honestly. But that's just my opinion. So anyway, there you go. And of course, we got the Grey Dwarf's Blessing going again, and this goes for 2 weeks, so you don't have to necessarily complete the Grey Dwarf's Blessing this week if you're short on gems like I am. But it's always nice to upgrade your gear. I don't usually upgrade my 4-star to 5-star gear here. I usually do that in my blacksmith shop, but I do like to do the 5-star to 6-star conversion and the 6-star to class specific conversion as well. Get your class specific suits. But I haven't done Grey Dwarf's Blessing for a while. I've been working more on my heroes than their gear. So at some point I want to, you know, up their gear a little bit, but for now I've been focusing more on my heroes, so I don't know if I'll do Grey Dwarf's Blessing this time around, but we'll see. Anyway, those are your events this time around. And let's see, did we get any, I wonder if we got any new reworks on heroes or anything. Let's see. Oh, they reworked, oh, so they adjusted Skerei and reworked Kharma as well. That's interesting. So they didn't just do her art. They also did her stats as well. So let's see, functional adjustment. Malt, beer, and skull coin can be sold at bag. Anyway, let's look at Skerei. I knew Skerei was coming, but I didn't write down his abilities, or Kharma's for that matter. So we can look at them here, but I don't really know what their stats were before this. I'm not really conversant on those, so let's see here. First of all, Skerei. Did he get nerfed or did he get buffed? I don't know. Let's see. So of course he hits all enemies and marks them with a lightning mark and a weaken mark. So 30% chance to tag an extra lightning mark. Oh, that's interesting. That wasn't how it was before. So his active skill gives a lightning mark and may do an additional lightning mark, 30% chance. Increases active skill damage on the target, weakens the weaken mark, reduces 3% of the target's damage on Skerei, and stacks up to 10 layers. So that's interesting. I don't think he did a weaken mark before. So basically that's just increasing Skerei's defense against that particular opponent, I guess. Anytime he tags someone with a mark. And of course he's tagging the entire enemy team, so they're all going to do reduced damage against Skerei when he throws his active skill out there. And then next up, insect armor, damage reduce, HP crit. I don't think that's changed at all. And then next up we got the grip of death here. Basic attack tags the target with a lightning mark and a weaken mark. Also steals the target's 10% of attack for 2 rounds. So let's see, what is that? So you got 30%, 35% active skill damage on the target. So that's the same. The lightning mark is the same, but the weaken mark again is basically reduces the damage that the enemies are going to do to Skerei and stacks up to 10 layers. So that would be 30% damage reduce on Skerei from the enemy team. So before he was Skerei stacked up lightning marks when he was hit, as well as when he attacked. So does he still do that? Let's see. Oh, when attacked. Oh yeah, here we go. So when attacked, he tags with a lightning mark and a weaken mark, and increases self 15% of crit damage for 3 rounds. So that's nice as well. So he seems more powerful a little bit. I think, yeah, I think he's a little more powerful here in this version. I like the weaken marks. He didn't do the weaken marks before, I don't think. So that's nice. But he did get damage reduced before, didn't he? Maybe I'm just thinking of this ability here. He gets damage reduced there with his passive skill, but now he also so with the weaken marks he can get up to 50% damage reduce. So that's pretty nice. So yeah, Skerei just got a little better, and you know, Skerei was already great, so not bad there. Let's take a look at Kharma now. She's much lovelier, I must say. I like that. But anyway, the Eye of Kharma, let's see, she deals 150% of damage against frontline enemies and has a 20% chance to petrify the target for 2 rounds, and increases 4 random allies 10% of precision for 3 rounds. Now she didn't do that before. She didn't increase allies' precision for 3 rounds, so that's interesting. And as a frontline hero, she reduces backline enemies 10% of precision for 3 rounds. And as a backline hero, she reduces frontline enemies 10% of block for 3 rounds. So that's kind of one of those weird ones where, you know, if you put her in the backline, she does something different, and you put her in the front line, she does something different. So, reducing precision on your enemies, I don't know if that's really great or not. Reducing block on your frontline enemies is nice, because a lot of people run Horus or Shia on the front line, you know, or even King Barton. He has some block as well. So reducing their block is going to weaken those enemies quite a bit. So I'd probably run her on the back line. You know, I don't know that running her on the front line and reducing backline enemies' precision is really that great. I would probably run her on the back line and reduce the frontline enemy's block. But that's just me. Anyway, against frontline enemy, I don't think her petrify and her damage against frontline enemies has really changed a whole lot here. So she has precision plus 30%, attack plus 25, HP plus 10, and damage against petrified targets plus 40%. And when attacked, has a 10% chance to petrify the target for 2 rounds. That's not... 10% is not much of a chance at all. So I don't know that that's really great, but it is passive, so it's nice. And then lastly, whenever an enemy is petrified, she heals the ally with the lowest HP for 100% of attacker's HP. That's pretty nice. She didn't do that before. So she has a nice heal ability on her allies whenever she petrifies an enemy. Of course, her chances to petrify are only, 10% here and 20% there. So I guess, and of course you're only hitting 2 frontline enemies, so that's 20% chance on each of them. So, she's a little better, I'd say, but she's still not, not the greatest. So since we haven't done our wishing fountain yet today, we're going to do that really quickly. And we have 250 gold on the wheel here, so I think that's good enough. Let's start our spins here, shall we? And I usually spin until I get my shards here, my 4-star shards. So let's see, is it worth continuing here? I guess I could go until I get my artifact. So let's go a few more times here. And of course, I started this event here with 130 coins, and you really need about 240 to complete the event. Oh, there we go. There's the bow, the Master Slayer's bow. So I think we're good here. I think we'll end there for tonight. And there we go. So I think that pretty much wraps things up for us tonight on this video. I am your Colonel signing off, and as always, Kharma can be a real bitch, but she is even more lovely than before. So there you go, everybody. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.